All right, so today we're going to talk about 1-point perspective, all right? So what you're going to need is you're going to need a pencil, page 6, and some kind of straight edge. You can have a ruler or you can go with one of these. This is one of the triangles. This is a compass or half circle, whatever, straight edge. You're just looking for something that is flat, okay? A couple of things about 1-point perspective. This is 1-point perspective is a drawing method that shows how things appear to get smaller as they get further away, okay? Converging toward a single vanishing point. So this dot right here is the vanishing point, okay? It's kind of like when you're looking at railroad tracks, okay, and they all look like they go to one point, but you know if you go walking on it, you're never gonna find a spot where it just comes to a point, okay? It says it's a way of drawing objects upon a flat paper, all right, or another drawing surface, so that it looks three-dimensional, okay? So a couple little points. This is your vanishing point. All your orthogonal lines, okay, or side lines, either way, are gonna go back to. All right, so no matter which way we do this, it's always going to go to this point, all right? And believe it or not, so we have the horizon line where the sky and the land meet. That vanishing point will always be on that line, okay? Even if you're not drawing it, so let's say you do a space kind of feeling to it, this line doesn't have to be there, but you have to make sure you draw. Okay, we're going to start with this one box here, and I'm actually going to kind of show you a couple of things on how to make this kind of look like 3D. Okay, so actually we're going to start with, I'd like you to draw this box a little bit lower in this corner. All right, now why am I using a straight edge? Great question, when you could probably like freehand it. Well, the illusion is better if you have it kind of straight lines. Okay, so we're gonna have all our points. Now the goal here is to connect all of our corners that go directly to the vanishing point, okay? It says all sides orthogonal lines connecting points go back to the vanishing point, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our straight edge and we're gonna connect our corners that go directly to our vanishing point. All right, just like this, and all the way back. Now, I cannot do this one because it actually goes right through our object, okay, our soon-to-be box, all right? Now, one thing I forgot to tell you before we started is draw lightly because we are gonna erase at some point. Okay, so once you're done, we're gonna copy this straight line in the back. So if this one is parallel, this one's gonna, excuse me, this is horizontal, this is gonna be horizontal, okay? Vertical, oh my gosh, haha. Okay, take two. This one's vertical and this one's vertical, all right? This one's horizontal and connects to this line. This one's gonna be horizontal and connect with this line, okay? See how it's starting to pop out? Now we're gonna do our last little thing and erase the excess lines. That's why I told you kind of, yeah, don't draw too dark. All right, so we have our first one. All right, let's try this one. And this one's a little different, all right? So this one, we're gonna connect all the corners that go directly to the vanishing point, okay? If it goes through this box, we don't do it. So let's go and do this. Beautiful. Now, can I connect this one? No. Can I connect this one? No. So we gotta decide how wide is this gonna be? Is it gonna be super skinny or is it gonna be really long? You decide, okay? Remember, front line matches the back line, okay? All right, let's erase the excess. Okay, so I want to show you two more things and then I'm gonna let you go and you're gonna fill the rest of the space. First of all, if you're dealing with a curved edge, okay, so do me a favor, draw a circle, okay? Good job. All right, now there are no corners to obviously curved edges. So even if it was a curve like this, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your vanishing point, okay? Kind of put your pencil there and you're just gonna tilt it until it hits the edge of the object that you're gonna be drawing, okay? So then all I have to do is go back, right? I'll go around to the other side. A little bit awkward because I'm not a lefty. There we go. All right, front edge matches the back edge. You're getting really good at this. All right, and then erase. So far, so good. Yes, yes. All right, I'm gonna do one last one, okay? So this is gonna be a shape that I'm gonna freehand, okay? I'll go back in and I'll clean it up. Okay. There we go, kind of like a Tetris piece, all right? So I go in, straight line, there we go. Some straight lines there. Clean this up. Now, why did I do this unusual piece? Well, so here's the fun thing, okay? When you connect your points, sometimes they go through, sometimes they don't. So for example, obviously we know that this one is gonna come out, this one's gonna come out, okay? This one's gonna get very skinny, okay? This one may back here, okay? I'm gonna draw only what I can see, okay? You see how it extends back here? I'm not gonna continue through because it's not gonna show. So I'm gonna go through here, immediately goes through, not gonna go. This immediately goes through, not gonna go, okay? So then remember, front matches the back, okay? Now, I'm not gonna do this line because it'll probably end for the back there. Now, if this was behind here, obviously we would erase this so it looks like it's overlapping, okay? Now, I want to show you what happens if you don't draw it right. See how it looks a little funky? Yeah, you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that they're done right. Oh, last but not least, if you draw something straight over the vanishing point, guess what? You ain't seeing any of those corners, okay? All right, so this is what I want you to do, okay? So for the rest of this page, I want you to fill in, you know what? I'd like you to fill in 10 more shapes, okay? They all need to be different, okay? They can't be all squares. They need to be all different kinds. You could put letters, you can put numbers, you could put different shapes. You could do like squiggly lines. I would highly suggest that maybe you start from the outside and then go in, okay? Or if you don't mind, okay, after a while, you're probably gonna get really good at connecting them and not necessarily drawing all the way to the vanishing point. You're gonna be like, you know what? As long as I know it's connecting, I don't have to put the whole thing, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's 1 point perspective. Definitely check out these, okay? There are a couple of things that I may have said, but I didn't really point out. Let's see. It says the front line of the objects, the flat shape, should match. Oh, yes, they're all the same, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, so get working on 10 more shapes. So that should be a total of 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 on there. Excellent.